Don't get caught.
Presented by Bath Theatre Academy.
Wake up. Wake up.
What are you doing?
I've got to go.
What time is it?
2.
Go back to sleep.
I've got to.
I'll do the thing again.
I'm going.
But what about the drones? It's curfew, it's dangerous. Stay.
Well, I have been wanting to meet your folks.
What?
You're right. I'll stay till morning, meet your parents. I'm sure they'll love me.
No, you can't. You're joking, right? You can't stay all night.
Exactly. I have to leave at some point. May as well go now.
Ro, have you got a gig?
Be happy for me?
I don't believe this.
Jules, be happy for me.
What if the authority raid?
If there's a raid, I'll run. Don't get caught is the slogan, right?
This is serious. I've heard they plant narco on people.
You said that wasn't true.
You want to work in the labour camps? You want to live outside the dome? You want to be separated from me?
We're already separated.
You're here now.
I'm your shameful secret.
My family.
I'm not sleeping with your family.
That is a horrible image.
I'm being serious, Juliet.
Ro, I love you.
And let's tell the world.
It's not the right time.
I've been saying that since we met.
Well, I'm saying it again.
So am I.
Stay.
Wish me luck.
I love you.
I know.
Listen up to my provocation. Let me tell you about the situation. We're no longer a united nation. We are people on the knees, the rich blow with inflation. Their wealth is their infatuation. They drown us in their legislation. To them we know people with fleas to give you all a demonstration of the corrupt and the dictations. They say this, my articulations. It erodes everything they believe. All I say, that erosion needs celebration. We've all had enough of the domination. It's time for the eradication. Rise up with me, my G's, please. Yeah.
Okay. Let's have some music, and then we've got a newcomer to the stage. Don't get caught.
Love is love.
Newbies here.
Love is love.
They get in all right.
Time slots and entry windows are working fine. It's dead outside.
Drones?
Passing over like clockwork. Man, what's up with you tonight?
It bothers me when it's too quiet. There was another raid at the dockyard a couple days ago.
We're safe. We're not getting caught. We've learnt from our mistakes from last time.
I hope you're right. We can't lose that many people again.
I told you it's alright. We know what to do if there is a raid again. Calm your ass down, man. Introduce the newbie, eh? Hey, newbie. You're up.
Thank you for the opportunity to see you perform.
Don't be
That was
fanning
so...
me. We do what we do, we say what we say. We fight another day. You here alone?
Yeah.
I'm told that you're with that Juliet. You know who the parents are, right?
We love who we love.
They hate who they hate. No comeback. You better be sharper on stage.
I will be.
You want a bump?
Narco?
Alright. I don't need your judgment. You do you. I'll do me.
No, yeah, I will. I do. Thanks.
It's time. Get on up.
Okay. Please give an underground welcome to a newbie. Let's hope they bring something fresh. Let's hope they don't get caught.
This piece is called...
Louder! Come on, we want to hear you. Bring it.
This piece is called Moths Fly Out of the Dark.
This is the authority. Your rights are suspended. Anything you say will be used against you.
It's the authority. Don't get caught.
Wake up.
Still tired? I've got something that'll wake him up. Wakey, wakey.
What's happening?
Do you understand where you are?
Do you remember what happened to you? You know, boss, these filthy little narco dealers end up with terrible memory problems. They start eating their own food.
What are you talking about?
See? Pretending they can't remember being packed with 2 keys of the good stuff.
Or rather, the bad stuff.
Good one, boss.
No, my memory is fine. There's been a mistake.
I'm sorry, but in this country, the only mistakes are people like you.
People like me. People like me. You know, Article 47A says that you
Oh,
can't...
shut up. No discrimination against your type here.
My type.
The DCI was simply referring to pushers like you.
Yeah. Nasty, little, pushers.
Peddling their nasty, little wares.
In their nasty, little, underground clubs. Did you know that rats live underground? Are you vermin?
Don't, boss. You'll hurt their feelings. Probably thinks they're a star. Probably thinks they're a talent. Probably thinks they're worth something. Well, we've got news for you. You're not.
No, don't lie.
Sorry, boss?
They are worth something. We'll get 20 credits each for this referral. That's a day's wage.
Ah, of course.
20 credits each once you're processed to the labour camp.
No.
No?
I think you mean yes.
I mean, no. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't push.
Then why was narco in your system?
It was 1 bump. That's a 100 credit fine. Please.
Then why was pure grade found on your person?
I don't trade.
Whether you do or don't doesn't really matter. The law's been broken and the authority must always set an example.
Just someone tell me where Ro is.
Juliet, that's what we've been saying. We don't know.
Diggs, how can you not know?
I'm sorry, I didn't realise I was Ro's bloody mother.
We haven't heard from Ro.
But your housemates.
Ro didn't come home.
Well then, what did they say to you?
Nothing to me.
The last thing Ro told me was that they were hanging out with you, and that they were going to a gig.
If I'd known they were performing, I would have gone and supported.
No, you wouldn't have.
I would have.
Georgia, you've never wanted to come to a club before. So trust me, you wouldn't have.
Our friend has never had a set before.
Georgia, you're just terrified of the authority.
Aren't you? They always set an example. I just don't want it to be me.
Are you looking for Ro?
Yes.
Who's asking?
I think I've seen you before.
You wearing a wire?
A wire? You mad? Why would I be wearing a wire? You know I am.
If asked, you gotta declare it. Them's the rules.
Just keep your voice down. Come with me. I have some information.
I can't be seen here.
Calm down, it's daytime. There won't be patrols.
Harley, is this where you come?
Sometimes.
What does that mean?
Let's just say there's a club that can scratch every itch.
Yeah, well, from what I've heard, you'll be itchy because of those clubs.
Really? You?
If you never try, you'll never know.
You know, a club would be a bloody great place to do a setup. Hide in the crowd, wear a badass disguise.
Just chill out, will you? This isn't a setup.
I can't be here.
Then I won't keep you long.
So, you run this place?
Not for much longer. We were raided last night.
So much for don't get caught.
Was Ro here?
That's why I asked you over.
Do you know how risky it is for someone from my family to be seen somewhere like this?
Do you know how risky it is for me to be seen with someone like you?
Let's be productive.
Just tell us what happened to our friend.
They were caught with pure grade.
What's that?
Food.
Food?
Narco.
Why would Roe have pure grade narco on them?
Because they plant it on whoever they catch.
What?
Because they need labourers for the camps.
Those are just rumours.
You're going to pretend you don't know what your family is part of.
What's he talking about?
Conspiracies about my mother's business. Just a dog whistle to people.
To people like me. Except it's not a dog whistle. It's a fact. The inconvenient truth, covered by their most convenient lies, is that for their people to stay rich, some of our people have had to die.
Officer! Officer Asriel!
Yes?
Is there a message?
Not yet. They'd better be quick. I'll be taking you to processing soon, then transportation.
What about my hearing?
You were caught with pure medical grade narco on you and some sort of mix in you. There isn't going to be a hearing.
I did one bump. The gear wasn't mine.
I don't make the rules.
Please.
Are you going to say who your supplier is?
How can I say? It wasn't mine.
Well, it doesn't matter. The authority doesn't care who did the crime, they just need to set an example. The system isn't designed for people like you. We're just cogs in the machine.
I know.
Can I ask you a question? Is the Juliet Capulet you're waiting to hear from the same Capulet as Capulet Pharmaceuticals?
Just let me know if anyone calls.
That must be the definition of irony. You're sitting here waiting to be punished for possessing the very thing Capulet Pharmaceuticals manufacture, using your people.
They used to use my people. After Article 47A, their operation became humane and was moved overseas.
Is that what you believe? I think you're going to find our trip outside the dome very enlightening.
Mom, Dad. Why are you both in here?
I find our daughter a curious creature. She calls as if to find us.
And when she does, she's surprised she has.
I mean, why are you both at home?
It is our home, dear.
But you're both here?
Juliet, you sound like one of those substandards.
Don't call people that.
But dear, you know that's what they are.
I would prefer it.
And I would prefer a grateful child who doesn't lie to their parents.
Have there been any messages for me?
Is there something you'd like to tell us?
Have there been any messages for me?
I'm sorry, did I misspeak?
Your mother asked you a direct question. Have the courtesy to give her a direct response, please.
Or else I'll start to think I sound like one of your substandard friends.
Have there been any messages for me?
If you weren't our daughter, we'd have you sent away and controlled, just like other girls your age.
I'm 18. I'm not a girl, I'm a woman.
You're certainly not a lady.
Ladies don't sneak substandards into their bedrooms at night.
Article 47A states...
And Statute 12, Article 4B states that you must respect and honour your parents.
Your mother's company paid for the paper those articles were written on. She knows what they say.
Have there been any messages for me?
One or two.
But it's done.
What is?
The processing.
What?
They're gone.
No.
Your little friend has been transported.
It's a relief, really.
No.
Yes.
You knew I was seeing Ro.
I'm your mother.
I can't take this in. You knew I was with Ro.
We thought it could have been good optics. There's so many nasty allegations against your mother's company. To see our daughter with a person like...
Their name is Ro.
And it seems they're all you care about. You're pulling away. You're our little girl. We miss you, darling. We're just trying to do what's best for you.
I'm 18. I can make my own decisions.
You're our baby.
Don't coddle me.
The truth is, it turned our stomachs.
How can you be so full of hate?
How can you be so blind? It's like cats and dogs, our people and their people. We are not meant to mix.
Dad!
Juliet, we protected you.
We protected our family. We protected you. You're safe. I intend to keep it that way.
We'll be arriving soon. The sandstorm's passing. Look down, that's your new home.
It's like a city, but there's no dome. How many people...
To maintain its population, it needs at least 842 arrivals per week.
That means 842 people each week are
transferred away from here.
Transferred? You mean released?
Sometimes.
You're sure this is Capulet Pharmaceuticals?
No, not all of it. There are many industries based here, but pharma manufacturing and testing certainly goes on.
No, but human testing was...
They don't see you as human. Look around. Every single one of you on this transporter is the same. It's like emancipation never happened.
How is this even possible?
Because you were caught with the purest narco.
It was planted on me.
You were all caught with the purest narco.
How was that even possible?
I think that's a very good question. How did all you people supposedly protected by Article 427A, come to have in your possession a drug so pure it's as if it came directly from the manufacturer?
You mean...
I don't mean anything.
But you just said...
I just mean to mess with your substandard little mind.
I thought you were helping me.
I did. You learnt a valuable lesson. Trust no one. Welcome to hell.
What are we doing? Why are we meeting out here?
I've got an entry window.
That's what she said.
Diggs, shut up.
Seems humour's a crime now too.
Let's just make this quick.
That's what she said.
Wow, you're mature.
That's what he said.
Digby.
Harley, can I come? I want to see.
It isn't a spectator sport. Besides, I think tonight's a little too specialist.
I've not got long. I think I'm taking a bath.
You okay, Juliet?
I think my parents set up Roe. That guy in the club was right. How could anyone have medical-grade narco? It has to come from the manufacturer like that.
But it's produced overseas.
I'm not sure it is.
What?
I've heard my mother before using the telemessage. Big businesses pay for the labour camps.
Juliet, you knew about this.
Kind of.
Kind of? What do you mean?
I mean, ignorance is bliss. And don't pretend that doesn't work for you too, Georgia. You enjoy being my friend.
I enjoy knowing you, or at least I thought I knew you.
But you enjoy the stuff, you enjoy the things, you enjoy my parents' wealth as much as I do.
Not using you for money.
I'm not saying you are, but we've all had use of the money.
What do you want us to do?
We've got to save Roe.
Agreed. What's the name of the club tonight?
Pleasure Kitten.
Pleasure Kitten? Interesting.
I've got a sick outfit in my bag.
Well, I've got a sick idea in my head.
Dear Juliet, they said our love's unnatural, dispensable, collateral, a sacrifice for the status quo, a simple, suitable quid pro quo. No. There's nothing more natural than your hand in mine, I promise you. Together we were something special, precious and new. I've never fallen from quite so high. I could look down and see the sky. We waltzed across those stars at night, the Milky Way, our nightlife. It was worth this fitful dream, but maybe they were right. No. We're the Frankenstein's monster of hard-learned lessons, but I'm proud. Ours is a patchwork of good intentions. Capulet House was full of screaming, in the ticking of the clocks, in the dust on the piano. The parents made of rocks. Silence isn't silence if it's full of screaming. Here, even though the only sound my ears can hear is breathing, in every cell there is such silence. Sound's absence is such violence, and what horrid thing am I that they smile as I'm condemned? Do you smile with them? No. If you read this letter, darling, I love you, you know?
Any word on the missing Capulet girl?
No ransom, no nothing.
She's probably dead already.
No, there'll be a game to play. We just don't know the rules yet.
Or who's writing them. How's the family?
How would you be if your only daughter been kidnapped?
Fair.
There's pressure from above. The narco arrangement has to remain deniable.
We're just doing our jobs. We're safe, right?
Wrong. The authority doesn't care who takes the fall. As long as the authority doesn't fall, everyone's expendable.
They're worried this kidnapping could expose double standards.
The authority must always set an example. It's been made clear to me that you and I are in the firing line.
We better find the girl then.
Is that a message?
It's the rule book.
I will get my freak on tonight. I'ma get loose, get wild. If you're not in the mood right now, honey, don't kill my vibe. I will get my freak on tonight. I'ma get loose, get wild. If you're not in the mood right now, honey, don't kill my vibe. I'm gonna party until I drop.
I'm not wearing this stupid cat costume. How is this meant to be sexy?
I can kind of see it.
Wow, I guess you're not so innocent after all.
Enough of that, please. Hurry up and get dressed.
Digby, are you sure they're going to come? They can't be seen in illegal places.
Well, luckily for us, they seem to love you more than their status.
If we get caught, we'll be sent to the camps. We'll be blacklisted for life.
We're not going to get caught because we'll all look the same once everyone is dressed.
We look like demented pussycats.
Well, I look great.
I know. Meow.
She's been corrupted.
Well, there's 2 more corrupt people about to arrive. Everyone clear with a plan? Cool. Let's do this.
I do it all for fun. Looking hot in my 501s. Don't you know I tease? I'm not here to please, but you're way too dumb to see.
You're sure about this?
That's what the telly message said.
You got the record cam with you?
But we never record.
It's what the message said. If something goes wrong and something happens to that Capulet girl, the authority will set an example with us. I want evidence that we're just doing our jobs. So start recording.
Boss, we never record.
We're following the intelligence. Just playing by the kidnappers' rules. Start recording.
Don't touch anything. This place will be riddled with disease.
We should have let the authority deal with this.
She's my daughter. I want to look the bastard in the eye. Fancy dress? I didn't get the memo. Seems these pussies are too shy to show their faces.
Now, let's not get catty.
Thinks he's clever. Let's see how clever you are after all this goes wrong for you.
Where is she?
Right here. Remove her mask.
Mum, Dad, help me, please.
Look what you've done to her. She looks like a slut.
Hot, isn't it?
I'll make you wish you...
Keep your distance, ma'am.
We're not going to hurt her.
What do you want? Money? Narco?
Wow, didn't take you long to offer that.
They just want the truth.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. Are you recording?
Yeah. Should I stop?
Yeah. No. I don't know.
The truth? What truth?
They want you to admit your part in the violation of Article 427A.
Is this some crusade for freedom? I should have guessed that under those masks you're just delinquent substandards.
Mum!
They're not people, they're cattle.
Darling, let's not anger them.
What are they going to do? We could have a team in here within the hour. The finest narco planted on everyone in this place.
Boss, the recording.
Just wait a minute.
And you know what that would mean? Transportation out of the city, beyond the dome, processed to the labour camps.
I'm not afraid of a little hard work.
It's not the work you should be afraid of.
Darling, you've said enough.
I'll say exactly what I want.
So you admit it. Testing is happening in the camps.
How else do you think progress happens?
And you plant the narco.
How else would we ensure the labour camps stay full?
Boss.
Keep recording.
But the articles...
So what about the articles? This is what I mean, dear. Substandard intellect.
Dad, Mum, is this true? You plant narco to keep the camps full?
Surely you already knew that. Darling, I am worried our daughter has spent too much time with her substandard friend.
Who I love and who you framed.
It's just business, darling.
What about the testing? Has the testing restarted?
It hasn't, no.
You can't restart something that never stopped.
Did you record that?
Yeah, we're screwed.
We're not. They are. This is the authority. Your rights are suspended. Anything you say will be used against you.
Yes.
It worked.
Now.
Everyone, stay where you are.
Now. Open the doors now.
The cattery is open. It's feline time. Meow.
Everyone's dressed as cats, boss. Kinky cats.
Get the Capulet family.
Go, go, go.
You're a friggin' genius.
Told you a club was perfect for a setup. I hope I don't catch fleas.
I hope I do.
Come on, let's go.
Juliet, good luck.
I didn't think we'd see you again.
Tell me it's true. Have your parents been transported?
I can't believe they'll be imprisoned in their own labour camp.
Capulet Pharmaceuticals is done. The authorities seized the business. They seized everything. The authorities set an example.
But the authority was instrumental in it all. I don't understand.
There was a recording of my mother admitting everything. The authorities' deniability of the narco-corruption was unsustainable.
Too many of us knew the truth.
My mother gave the authority the perfect opportunity to cut all ties.
You gave them the perfect opportunity to cut all ties. It was you, kid. You did good.
I suppose.
So does that mean you're now one of us?
Ro! I can't believe I love you. I want the world to know.
Thank you.
For what?
For saving me.
It's you who saved me.
Do you two need a moment?
Actually, what I need is a moment on that stage.
Ha! Just realised you never played your set. I'm not sure if this sound system's working. The raid was pretty brutal. It's working good. Get yourself up there.
I wrote this one for you. Dear Juliet.
This is the authority. Your rights are suspended. Anything you say will be used against you.
No. The club is closed. We're not doing anything.
Be calm. We're not here for you.
I was released. Check my file.
Nor you.
Then what are you after now?
Juliet Capulet, your rights are suspended.
What? What's she done?
Statute 12 of the Good Citizens Act, Article 4B states that children aged 18 and under...
I'm 18.
Aged 18 and under must honour and respect their parents.
Our evidence shows you conspired to dishonour and disrespect your parents.
Because they violated 427A.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
You are therefore scheduled to be processed and transported beyond the dome.
No, please. Jules. I love you.
I know.
The authority must always set an example.
Don't Get Caught was created and recorded remotely as part of the second year theatre training at Bath Theatre Academy.
Ro was played by Tess, Juliet by Dani, MC by Fabian, T by Shelby, DCI by Marie, DC by Joe, Georgia by Grace, Asriel by Beth, Juliet's father by Jack, Juliet's mother by Kia, Harley by Hannah, and Diggs by Luke.
Script, direction and sound design was by James Baldwin, with additional material devised by the company. Original artwork by Leo Jamelli.